Hi, I'm Julie Orlov with Ask an Expert, answering your love and relationship questions. Today's question is, Dear Julie, my husband cheated early in our marriage and I can't let it go. Now, 10 years later, my lack of faith is ruining my marriage, but I don't know how to trust him. How can I know once and for all if he's being honest? Well, 10 years is a very long time to be in a relationship without trust. So I really appreciate your wanting to resolve this issue one way or the other. So if you and I were sitting face to face or we were talking on the phone, this is what I would ask you. First question I would ask you is, have you thought about what it would take in order for you to trust your husband once and for all? In other words, what would he need to do or not do that would make you feel like he's trustworthy? If you haven't identified these issues yet, it is so important that you sit down and come up with what those are. It might look like he's accountable for his time, I have access to his cell phone or his email account at any time, he seems to be where he says he'll be. All those kinds of things may be part of that criteria. The second thing I want to ask you, is there anything that your husband has done in the past 10 years that would make you feel like you still can't trust him? So that kind of ties back in with that first question. So if he has done some things, like he gets nervous when the cell phone rings and won't let you see his messages, or you find out he has secret email accounts, if there's anything that's going on, then you really want to confront those issues with your husband. If the answer to that is no, he really hasn't done anything that warrants my concerns, then your husband really may be in a no-win situation, and the problem may very well lie with you. So if the problem lies with you, then you need to ask yourself a couple things. What is it that I'm afraid of? What am I afraid of if I really trust my husband again? Are you afraid of being hurt? Are you afraid of being made a fool of again? What are those things that are stopping you? And more importantly, is there any payoff that I'm getting from not trusting him? Things like, do I still get to hold the power if I don't forgive him? Do I still get a sense of righteousness? Do I still have bargaining power? Does it give me a sense of security? So these are the kind of things that you want to start to explore to see if you are getting in your own way. Because at the end of the day, only you can decide if you're truly able to forgive your husband and take a faith of trusting him again. Because at the end of the day, trust is a choice. It always involves risk. The question you need to ask yourself is my marriage worth it?